Hello, my friends. How are you? Karen here, your fertility coach, your fertility friend, your fertility cheerleader. I wanted to talk today about the myth of I don't need support. So I know you're strong. I know that you're capable of doing hard things. But if you're listening to this video, you fall into one of two categories. You've either recently been diagnosed with infertility and you may be newish to treatments, or you've been at this for a while and you still have not had success. So I was both of these people. I had primary infertility and secondary infertility. I was blessed with both. If you know my story, I spent over 4 years trying for baby number 2 and 15 cycles to get my second viable pregnancy. And I know for a fact that had I had the right kind of support, I definitely would have gotten there sooner. I wasn't getting everything I needed from my doctor, and I wasn't getting everything I needed from my therapist because I had both when I was going through this journey. I needed someone who was almost a hybrid of these two people, someone who was well-versed in the physical and emotional aspects of infertility. I needed someone who had walked my journey and had success, someone who could be the beacon of hope for me. And there was no one like that when I was going through infertility. The reality was that I needed support for my infertility journey before we had treatment, after we had treatment, and during the treatment. You even need support if you do fall pregnant, because that's not the end of your infertility journey when you fall pregnant either. Before treatment, I needed someone who could help me go through the steps in the right way without missing vital testing or signs of a problem. I needed help sorting out the numerous options available to me, and I needed help figuring out how the heck I was going to pay for it. During my treatment, I needed someone to tell me I wasn't crazy, that the meds were making me nutsoid, that I needed someone to tell me everything to expect when I wasn't, in my right mind, and that everything I was feeling was normal. After treatment, I needed someone to assure me that I couldn't do anything to mess up my pregnancy and to calm my fears that I was going to give birth prematurely. I needed someone to tell me that it was okay and help me through my miscarriages and the loss of a child and a very long NICU stay. Even years after my infertility treatments, I needed someone to help guide me through what to do with my frozen embryos, or how to deal with the guilt from the loss and the pain that I was still experiencing. You see, once you're infertile, you're always infertile. It's vital when you are going through infertility that you gain the right tools and you have them in your toolbox so that you can apply those tools to any situation that might come your way after that. Infertility likely isn't the first, and it won't be the last curveball that life throws at you. Sometimes we don't even know how important having the right kind of support is because, frankly, we don't know what we don't know. But trust me when I say that you need help, whether it's financial, emotional, physical. Oftentimes we are imbalanced in so many areas and not just one of these. Infertility to me is like peeling the layers of an onion, and boy, there are so many layers to that onion. If you take anything from what I'm saying right now, just know that you need to find yourself at least one person. And I don't mean somebody on Instagram or Facebook, someone in your life, someplace, who has trailblazed the infertility journey before you. We already know that addressing the mind-body while we're going through infertility treatments can double our success rates of a pregnancy. So why wouldn't you give yourself that extra edge? It just makes sense. I didn't have this kind of help when I went through my journey. I had no one shepherding me through and giving me hope based in knowledge. Infertility isn't the stigma it was, and surely we talk more openly about it. You know, you can't scroll through your feed without seeing an influencer or a friend or somebody where you're following a hashtag that's going through it. We have the internet and we have a Google search bar, and we can find the answer to almost any question out there. But I ask you, just because you Googled it and you found it on the web, does it really mean that it's true and that it's viable for you and valid for your situation even? Find the right support, because it'll make your life easier, your journey less miserable, and it'll bring you success much sooner. I know this because I was you and I was in your shoes. And trust me when I say that I only wish that I had the right kind of support. And my wish for you is that you find the right kind of support. I am wishing you all hugs, love, and baby dust. I want nothing but success for you. And if you have recently started going through a journey, or even if you have been going through it, grab my hysterical, belly laughing 10 things that no one tells you while you're going through infertility treatments at KarenRich.com/10 things, or you can click the link in my bio to get it. I put it together and it is hysterical and so true. And I do believe you need to have a little bit of humor when you're going through the journey. So I hope you love it. I hope that this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.